Yo guys, what's going on? It's Tom for 2 here, or Chessman on Lost Ark. Today I'm giving you guys a video that was actually viewer requested. It was requested that somebody wanted to take a look at my Wardancer and kind of the different builds that I use for this class. So here we go. Um, I'll start by saying generally I'm a support main first. I main my paladin, and then I kind of have my bard and my slayer as kind of my main two ults. And then it kind of works down to my wardancer, my artist, and my aeromancer, and that kind of rounds out my top 6 roster. And then I kind of dabble a little bit with my soul eater and my glavier as as I have time to play. But usually those are hovering around like eye level 1590. um, and of course, in my top 6, 4 of my characters are 1620, my arrow is 1600, and my artist is 1610. So in terms of priority, this is probably my fourth character that I kind of prioritize. It was the first DPS character I did create, and I just like the playstyle of it. So I'll dive right into it. And as I said, a viewer requested it just to see kind of what my build is like, what I have so far. And as I'm making this video, um, it is literally the night before the solo raids come out, and the summer events kind of come out. So things might change by the time tier 4 drops. But yeah, let's dive in. And before I dive in, just be sure to subscribe if you want more Lost Ark content. I noticed that on my channel, I do post a lot of like X Defiant, Warzone, Lost Ark, but a lot of people actually come and comment on the Lost Ark videos. So if you guys want more content, just subscribe and let me know. So I'll start by saying my word answer 1620, 1744 swiftness, and then the secondary combat stat is crit, which is 650. I don't have the best accessories for it. I could definitely improve the necklace. The rest of my earrings and stuff is like pretty good. Bracelet, I didn't really spend a whole lot of time rolling it to be honest, but as soon as I saw crit, swift, and I rolled wedge, I've just stuck with it. Um, for the gear, all my pieces have at least Transcendence 5, so that I've been playing Thamine normal with it. I have 35 set Elixirs on it, so and I am using on the helm and the glove master set. I will say that I don't really have any of those like big DPS kind of like elixir effects. I don't have like boss damage or additional damage on this, so that is kind of something I can improve on. But once I hit 35 set, I did not want to roll any more elixirs, and we will be getting the Transcendence and Elixir nerf tomorrow on reset day. My gear quality, I think my glove and my weapon are around 80. Pants, shoulder, and stuff are pretty much 90 plus, and then my headpiece is 76. So there's still some improvements there, but I'm not willing to spend the gold to improve the quality tabs, as that's just a big gold sink, and I'd rather spend it on like my mains. Engraving wise, I guess I'll start with the skin. I have the Courageous Adventure chest piece. This is probably my favorite skin on the Wardancer. Haven't really changed ever since acquiring it. Graving wise, I use Grudge, Keen Blunt, First Intention, Raid Captain, Mass Increase, and then I have Adrenaline 1. And my ROC is level 4, so it's pretty much that highest level ROC that you get to upgrade. Gem wise, I've got a single level 10 gem on Sweeping Kick, but you do want to focus on damage gems on Flash Heat Fang, Lightning Kick, Energy Combustion, Sweeping Kick, and Leaping Dragon. And then your CD gems or your cooldown gems are going to be on those exact same skills. And then I have an additional CD gem on Wind's Whisper. But your biggest hitter skills are going to be Sweeping Kick, Leaping Dragon, Energy Combustion, and Flash Heat Fang. Cards, of course, LOS 30. Not going to get too much into that. I do have like a separate Chaos build. Chaos, you just switch to Betrayal. And then obviously you just use Preemptive Strike. And then when I do run Chaoses, I do toggle over to my Chaos build, and you just switch the tripods a little bit to Leaping Dragon, and honestly, it goes by pretty fast. I really don't change too much about it. Alright, so let's go talk about my current build that I'm using right now for raids. Now, initially, I was always a Conviction Judgement user. But then I realized, you know, I'm not really DPSing optimally, or I've always kind of struggled with outputting like a ton of DPS. Like I'd be doing DPS, but it's never like top 3 DPS, right? So I was using Conviction Judgment, and then I realized, you know what, maybe Hallucination would just be better since I don't have to manage Conviction Judgment procs. I don't need to like play around like the boss mechanics, because when you use Conviction Judgment and then you awaken and then the boss mechs, it's really smudged for your DPS. So right now, I'm currently just using a full 6-piece Hallucination set for my gear. And so that means that the skills that I'm using Leaping Dragon, Lightning Kick, Flash Heat Fang, Sky Shattering Blow, Energy Combustion, Roar of Courage, Winds Whispers, and Sweeping Kick. And again, I'll kind of go through the skill tree, but the main idea is all your hard-hitting skills are going to be level 12, max number of skill points that you could put on them. Leaping Dragon, 3-3-3 with Gale Wind, just the epic one. Lightning Kick, it's 1-1-2 with Quick Recharge. Flash Heat Fang, 1-1-1, Gale Wind, Legendary. Sky Shattering Blow, just make it at level 7. Quick Recharge rune, and it's just a 1-3. Energy Combustion is going to use the Focus rune, it's 1-3-2. Roar of Courage, I use the Bleed rune, it's going to be 3-1-1. Winds Whisper is going to use a Epic Focus rune, and that's going to be the Tripods 1-2-1. And the Sweeping Kick is going to be using a Legendary Gale Wind rune, and it's going to be 2-3-1. So, actually I have an extra Focus rune there, I should have changed it. So let's talk a little about playstyle for this current build. For the Hallucination build, the whole idea is just you want to be consistently hitting the boss. You don't have to worry about Conviction Judgment procs or any of that. The only thing is you have these quick recharge runes in place of these skills, so you want to proc these as much as you can and reduce the cooldown of your main rotation, which is going to be Roar of Courage, Winds Whisper, Sweeping Kick, into Leaping Dragon, Lightning Kick, Flash Heat Fang, and then you can use Sky Shattering Blow or Lightning Kick again to kind of get those CDs down lower. And if they are lower, then you get the proc Roar of Courage, Winds Whisper, and Sweeping Kick again. And then you get the use the Energy Combustion, so you want to proc it again so that you get the Explosion that deals a lot more damage. And so you just kind of continue that rotation. The main thing that you do have to be a little bit concerned about is mana. So it is recommended that you use mana food when playing this Wardancer build. I personally haven't really used too much mana food, but I've gotten to the point actually now where now that I have all level 9 gems and 1 level 10, that I am starting to run into some mana issues. So I'll do a quick rotation in Trixion. Let's see, training grounds. So going to Trixion, and I guess this is the main. This is kind of your main rotation. So you're gonna start with Lightning Kick. I use Energy Combustion, Sky Shattering Blow. Use your big DPS skills. Lightning Click again. Flash Heat Fang, proc these, Lightning Kick, Sky Shattering Blow again to see if you get the cooldown. If you don't, that's okay. You have to go through the exact same rotation, and then you explode the Energy Combustion, and then you kind of just recycle back through your skills. And as you can see, I don't have, I'm not gonna dabble with the mana and the resources, but you get the idea. You start to lose a little, you get to run into some mana issues as you kind of go through that rotation, but it's essentially the same thing. You use that as a dodge, Lightning Kick as like a dodge skill, but it's also like a good damage skill. So you just you want to just proc these quick recharge rune skills as much as you can, so you see if you can get the CDs. And then you want to make sure that anytime you use Energy Combustion, you have used Roar of Courage and Winds Whisper as your kind of your buffing skills. So that's for the Hallucination build that I have. If we switch over to 6 Dominion, so the main thing that you usually do, when I now switch over to the Conviction Judgment skill or build that I have, you generally do 4 Dominion and 2 Nightmare. Reason for that is because you do run into mana issues with 6 Dominion. So if you do run 2 Nightmare, you're able to kind of not run into mana issues during the fight. So right now, just throw on the 2 Nightmare for Dominion build. Um, and then let's see. If I go to my Conviction Judgment tree, so just making sure that, okay, it didn't change. Alright, so now I have Conviction on my Energy Combustion, and I have Judgment on my Sky Shattering Blow. I think skill-wise, I'm using the exact same skills as my Hallucination build. You could kind of screenshot these runes, but they're essentially going to be the same. You know, you're going to have Gale Wind, Epic Gale Wind, Quick Recharge, again, same thing. Flash Heat Fang, Gale Wind, the only difference is you're using Conviction on Energy Combustion, and Judgment on Sky Shattering Blow. I don't think the tripods change a whole lot, but you could kind of just pause the video and see if anything has really changed from my Hallucination build. So I'll just quickly click through these, see if there's anything that changes, but there shouldn't be. But the main playstyle thing that I've been taught is you use your lightning kick, you wait till your conviction procs, judgment, you awaken, you get off your biggest DPS skills, and I didn't crit there, and that's really smooth. But then that's pretty much the full rotation, and then once you've dumped your big DPS skills, you just kind of go through the same rotation again. What I've been taught as well is you want to proc the Roar of Courage and Wind's Whisper, and then as soon as you get enough charges on the Energy Combustion, then you proc it and it does a lot more damage. So I was told in a previous video when I was asking about my Wardancer, like why it doesn't do as much damage. It's because I wasn't proccing the Energy Combustion as efficiently as I could have. So here, I'm going to try to proc it correctly, and I didn't crit there, but that's kind of the idea. You want to use Roar of Courage and Wind's Whisper as kind of your buff window so that you get that when you, you know, proc the Energy Combustion, you get a little bit more damage. So, by no means am I really an expert on playing Wardancer. I would just say that right now. So if you guys have any tips for me, feel free to let me know. I'm all eyes and ears. But yeah, this is kind of what I'm playing with, and yeah, I'll kind of stop there. I don't want to make this a too long of a video, but yeah, if you guys have any comments, let me know. Open any suggestions. I definitely prefer the Hallucination build, and you guys saw that, and that's what I'm currently using to play through all my major raids. So if you guys are new, again, subscribe if you guys enjoyed the video. I know people have asked about my Slayer as well, my artists and stuff like that, so maybe I'll make some videos on those, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.